morning! No wait, that's not how we started. We should start it with, ready babe? Come on, new ones. Almost 9 o'clock and we are heading to AAA to transfer the title, or pink slip, or name, or
registration, whatever.
All that stuff. So yeah, wow. But did you show them this packet of information they have?
Nope.
So this is all the records that the original owners or the previous owners have had kept, like all the records. I just love that, and I feel like me and Weylie are the same type of people who keep everything very organized, and I just love that the previous owners have all this. That just tells me that, you know, they're in a way similar to us, I guess. We're excited that we're gonna just transfer everything.
Yep. And then hopefully today we can take it to a body shop to get some small things fixed. There's like a hole that they put in the bottom of the van for some reason, which was why it was like really moldy on the bottom, because I guess water would come up. So we're gonna hopefully find an auto shop to fill that hole today. And what else? I never told you guys the reason why the couple was selling the van. So the reason, it's actually kind of like sad, but I mean, she looked really happy and she was fine, but they told us that it's because the van was mostly driven by the woman who owned the car, or the van. I keep calling it a car, but it's definitely a van. But she is getting older now and she's starting to lose her memory, and at times she would forget her way home. You know, for safety reasons, they decided it's time to let the van go. So I think maybe that's why, like, they really wanted to get rid of it, so we got a pretty good deal. Seriously, the best people that you could possibly get a van from, or like a vehicle from, because you can just tell that they really took care of it.
They were so sweet. Did you tell them how upset, not upset,
yeah,
but
like she was really
sad they got?
I
like
know.
After like we got all the checks transferred, all the money transferred, the key transferred, they were like really upset.
Yeah, she was about to cry in the bank. I saw how emotional it made her feel, but she was also really happy. Like, I even took a photo with her afterwards. Like, she really liked me, and she was like, I'm so glad that someone else is gonna take the van out for adventures, because I haven't done it in a long time. And she told me that she actually drove the van across the country when she was younger, and she just had so many memories with it. She like gave the van a hug before we left. Honestly, the best scenario of buying a van or a vehicle from someone.
Yeah.
So okay, enough of the talking. We're gonna go transfer everything, and you guys will slowly see the transformation of our van.
Excuse me. Yesterday we spent a couple hours doing this. We ripped out the rug, ripped out all the insulation and all the flooring, or I don't know what that was called, but basically ripped out everything. We're gonna get things fixed today, hopefully. As you can see, there's a hole over there and another hole, 2 holes down here. So very excited. Just got done.
The car belongs to us.
The car belongs to us. Got registration, got insurance. What else did we do? Got a new license plate. And that's about it. So
I just want to know the technology behind it.
Oh, so this thing I finally found. Oh, let me open the window, sorry. It's so hot. No automatic, you know. Oh, manual. So this, if it doesn't go low enough, then you have to loosen it until it goes. So the more you loosen it, the
more it goes down.
Yeah, so this thing, it basically restricts it. You can choose when to restrict it to. If I don't know if I'm using the right terminology.
It's very, very nice technology they had here.
So see how now it's here? So this is the lowest it will go. If you want
really?
it lower, you will have to adjust that.
Oh, okay.
And
This
higher.
works. This works.
So this.
Okay.
This one is broken though. I don't know if you guys could tell, but this one is like, it's just there, chilling.
We are back from the vet, and so far we don't know what is wrong with Money just yet. But it shouldn't be a big deal. It's maybe parasites or something from camping. We don't get our test results back until, she said, like, it could take up to 2 days. So we'll just see what happens. but she seems fine. Her energy's fine, but now she is supposed to be on a bland diet. So I went and got her some chicken breast. She's just shredding this up now and then gonna give it to her with rice. She's gonna love this. A little bit of this with some rice. Oh, homegirl's gonna be happy.
Oh, you guys were sleeping?
I'm so tired today. I'm on my period. Whenever I'm on my period, my energy is just really low.
Blame
And I'm just like,
the pit period. Blame it on the pit.
Blame it on that bitch. Yeah, every time I'm on my period, I just be going through it. And also last night I woke up at like 4:30 because Money wasn't feeling well. I'm trying to get this van ready so that we can hit the road. Who else agrees that when you're on your period, Oreos, oh, it's so good. Especially these Oreo thins. Heavenly. It's out.
There's just these tabs that you have to.
Uh-huh.
It's all around it that you have to pull out. But you have to be careful because these cars are so old. You don't want to accidentally bend this too much because then it may crack it. You want to keep this intact. So you want to put your fingers as close as you can to these things right here. So say this is here, you don't want to pull it from here because then that's too much bend. You want to pull it from here. So that's what we're doing. All around it. How many more? Here.
Should we remove that piece down there? The black piece to give it some space to come out?
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Okay. Ah, almost fell backwards.
And that's it.
And it's out. It's like this really flimsy board. Yeah, I think I need something to melt it.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
So
yeah,
hard.
it's cool. Like you can't even get under there.
Wow. It's crazy.
Oh, found a good spot. It's in there. Ooh. Wow! Oh, it looks like poop. What just came out?
Oh, I didn't know you were recording there. I was like, why are you waving it by my leg? Yeah, I gotta use some extra love for it. All this is just glue that sat over the years and it never
Came out.
This is good glue, whatever they're using. Oh. We are trying to fight the light as the sun goes down at like 1 p.m. now. Okay, not at 1 p.m. but it really starts going down at like 4, and by the time it's like 5:30 it's just gone. We are getting off the rust mostly right now, trying to clean most of this, and then we'll be working on the flooring soon. It's crazy that I took the tank off. It was not planned, but I just saw it underneath because there was this bolt that was poking out of the inside of the van, right where Weylie is, and I was like, huh, what's that? I came out, saw what was underneath, and then I had to take this guy off before I took just one little bolt. Literally just one little bolt that needs to be taken off, but this guy was in the way, and I just decided to take him off. Interesting though. I thought this would be like, I don't know, more secure, but it's really just plastic. I'm guessing this is the dirty water tank. Not really sure. Alright, little update. We are taking off the whole back seat system now. Wow. Because we just couldn't get to this area right here, which was that little cover. It was covering it. We couldn't take it out unless we took this whole thing out. And now that we're in there, we might as well just take off the whole seat so that we can freely work around here. We have a leak coming from the AC. I'm not really sure what it is. It's like a green fluorescent color, and the only thing that I know that's that color is coolant, so I'm not sure what it is, but it keeps leaking because it was leaking yesterday. I wiped it up, I dried it, and then I saw the leak again today. Maybe because we drove it today and we tried to use the AC maybe, and then it was just leaking. It kept leaking, so wiped it up now. And we're gonna take it to the shop tomorrow to get that checked out, because I have no idea how the AC anatomy works. So anyways, we are gonna take off this whole seat now. So it's basically, for those of you who are trying to do it, it's just 2 bolts. So it's this bolt right here that holds it on into place, and there's another one of the same bolt over here. So there's 4 in total, 2 on each side. Took that off, and then let's try to take the seat off, dude. So you see on that side, there's that box that I don't have on this side. So I think we're gonna have to move the seat out a little bit more, like this side. So we're gonna take it off like that, instead of up, because it's not gonna go up there. Take it out. Okay.
So back it up first, you're saying?
Back it up this. Let me go on this side. Okay. Get the lights. Let me take this off actually. I hope that even comes off, I'm not sure.
Is it coming off?
I think we have to take off your side first somehow. Let me see.
Holy moly. It is out. This thing was heavy. Whew. Look what just came in. As we were building or cleaning, this came in. Ordered insulation. So that, you know, in the summertime the van won't be as hot, and in the winter it won't be as cold.
It's quite heavy actually.
It's like, so heavy. Yay, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is basically just thicker.
Yeah, you
Pretty
just
self-explanatory, you know. You peel it off. You see the black? And it's sticky. And then you just put it all around. Place it where
you want it, yeah.
And after that, you're supposed to get the roller and roll all these little bumps flat.
Oh, okay. Does this help with soundproofing too? It does? Ooh.
Yeah. Like this little sheet is quite heavy.
Like ooh, I'm so excited.
So,
because the van is so loud.
Yeah, it is a little bangy dandy. And yeah, I was driving your car earlier, the electric car, and like driving it, I didn't hear the road, and I was like, wow, insulation must be good here.
Well, so, it's also because there's no like engine really. Right. The engine makes a lot of noise.
So yeah, we will put this all over each panel around. For here, we may put it here on the engine, basically everywhere under our feet, just so we can
be nice and insulated.
Yeah, just not up here. I wish we could put it like,
I know, but that'd be
there.
so ugly. But this is fiberglass, and I read that fiberglass is naturally insulating. That's what I read. I don't know, but I did test it out yesterday. It was really hot, and up here was actually cooler to the touch than like the window area, like this whole area. So I think it does something. Okay, let's do this. Right. First two pieces of insulation in. We can test it out.
Test it out. So without insulation, this is pretty heavy metal. Metal. It's a lot deeper. You can hear. And this is only 2 pieces. So imagine if we had all of it here.
Yep.
It would sound so much better. Like, outside. Wow. Not great.
It sounds deeper. Like
yeah,
low.
Yeah. So we can be in here like, yeah. People won't hear us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they definitely can't hear us.
Tired, babe. We spent so much time in the van today. Well, not so much time, but we spent a lot of effort, like with the little details and everything.
Both of our ankles hurt so bad because we're squatting the whole time.
Yeah. Weylie did crazy though. She went ham on the flooring. Like she was supposed to just kind of go over like the rust, but like she went deep into the rust and like really just took it off. I didn't even think it was gonna come off. Yep. I thought like a little stain would show, but she got all the rust out from half of it. I think tomorrow you don't have to get all. I don't know, maybe you should.
I think I should, yeah.
Yeah, you should, so it doesn't grow. Anyways, we're gonna call it a night because we're pretty tired. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hello, we are on, I think, babe, is today day 3? 4? Oh, okay then today is day 4. You know what, I think I may have gotten the dates wrong. Today's day 3. I may have put it on Instagram wrong. Yesterday was day 2, today's day 3. I am still working on cleaning up all this glue residue and some of the rust on the floor of the van because we're gonna stick the insulation on the bottom. I just wanna make sure that all the residue is off so that the insulation like really sticks. And all I'm doing is taking this scrubber, some vinegar. I did like half part vinegar, half part water in this spray bottle. And then for like the harder spots, here, maybe I'll show you this side. Some of these spots where the rust is like pretty big, I spray it on, let it sit for a bit, and then I take this wire brush and then I go and buff it. Today we patched these 2 holes. So we got these big old holes right here. This is where the gas line, or no, not the gas, propane line used to run. And they put just like a big hole for ventilation, or I don't know. So we're patching that up today.
Not the best way, but...
Not the best way, but we called
super DIY.
Yeah, we called so many shops and they wouldn't do it. So we just looked up a DIY online and found this idea.
Pretty bad DIY, but...
It will do. This is some sort of hardener, and we'll see what happens. As you can see, it's getting a little dark out now. We've been working on that patch for so long. But I think we figured it out. I mean, it's very DIY style, but it's solid.
It's solid.
It's solid.
It'll last us 1 week.
I think it should be good. So I'm waiting for that part to dry because as I was sanding, I think that side wasn't thick enough. So there was a little crack. So I just filled it back in. But because it's a lot cooler now, it's not drying. This dried in 15 minutes earlier when it was hot, and that's taking like, I mean, it's been 15 already. For that little spot, it's not drying. But yeah, I don't know how much further we can get today. Hopefully we can put the soundproofing on the bottom. And we also need to go, so yesterday we thought that this was insulation as well, but this is more of just sound insulation, we later found out. So we have to get the foam insulation to put in here, so that in the winter or in the summer it will really keep the heat out. I think for me, I'm mostly just concerned about it keeping the cold out, because I don't see us going camping when it's, you know, really hot outside, because it would probably be too intense for Michi anyway. So I want to go to cold places more with the van. So yeah, gotta make sure we insulate it well. Navi's been trying to get this squirrel. Nope. You did a very bad job again, Navi. Navi! Shh! So weird. Why is it that when Money goes after the squirrel, she barks at Money? Navi, you ruined her plan. This whole time I observed that the squirrel was just at the top of the pole, and Money is being very smart about it. She's very strategic. She was like waiting for the right moment, but Navi, no digging. Good girl. But yeah, Navi just doesn't get it. Like, the moment she sees the squirrel, she just runs at it and it scares it away. So she has a little to learn from Money and Michi. Money and Michi, on the other hand, they're very, very good at this. Like, they watch and wait for the right moment. But regardless, they're not going to be able to catch the squirrel, which is all I'm really worried about. The squirrels are too fast for them. As for Wah, he has been cleaning the engine.
So dirty.
It's so dirty back here.
It's like later. Look at that. Layers. It was black. It was black.
Oof, it's dusty. You should wear your mask.
It's okay. It's going down.
Alright.
Oh no.
Navi. But yeah, I think while I wait for that side, maybe I'll start insulating this side. Yeah, babe? Should I do that?
Yeah,
should I start doing this side? Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh, and then this guy, this stupid thing, this is apparently our heater that keeps leaking coolant. Is it coolant?
Yes.
Yeah, we researched it a bit, and it looks like a lot of people just take it out and then replace it with a different heater. But I think we may just take it out, because replacing the heater would be really expensive, and apparently you can't really repair these things. They're just really poorly made, and even after you fix it, you're probably going to run into the same problem over and over again. So we're going to take her out eventually. So I'm over here like waiting for this thing to dry. I'm like, why isn't it drying? Turns out my ass forgot to put hardener in it. So this whole time it was just sitting there. So I'm gonna redo it now. This is what I forgot to put in it. Hey babe, I still have some left over. Should I put it underneath the car? Or nah?
Sure.
Yeah?
I can do it.
I could do it too. my god, my friend just stopped by because she knew that Money wasn't feeling well, and she was like, I just have like a little present for her. But I opened it and look what she got us.
It's amazing.
She told me about this book and she was like, I have to get it for you for Christmas. But I mean, Christmas came early.
Is it a photo book?
No, she said that you can learn a lot from here. Like, oh my god, there's a letter. I love letters. Oh, thanks, Jessica. I actually don't think she watches our videos, but thank you. Yeah, she said like it tells you,
that's
like,
so cool.
There's actually a lot of information in here. It's not just like a photo book.
Yeah. I love the cover.
I know. Oh my god. I'm so excited for this. I'm gonna keep it in the van. Actually, I'm gonna read it all tonight. Oh, so sweet. And then let's see what else she got us. She got the doggies some treats. What is this? Crunch Jerky Minis. Oh my god, fish treats.
Oh, they love fish treats.
And then, oh, she made more homemade chicken feet. Cheese puffs. Oh.
What's that?
Oh my god, my hands are so dirty. It's a cheese puff. I think it's for dogs.
Wow, it's so cool.
Oh, you each get a piece. So sweet. Yeah, it's so sweet. You guys say thank you. Y'all gonna say thank you? Anybody? Anybody gonna say thank you?
Don't seem like
Okay. Not very grateful kids. Day 4. How do you guys feel? It's day 4. They have been staying outside with us pretty much every day, working on the van. They're just watching. Okay. Today we got our roller that just came in. I feel like today is just one of those days where we're not gonna be able to get as far as we hope because well, as you guys know, it gets dark really fast. So we don't have so much time to work on stuff. Last night we went to Home Depot and grabbed everything that we needed so that we could start working right away this morning. So we tried to do that, but then I had to go pick up Money's medication, had to run some errands, I had to film this morning, so that took up most of our time. But Wall's been working on the car all morning. He's been like working with like the batteries and stuff like that. But yeah, we were really hoping to get the floors in today, but we don't know if we'd really be able to do that because we have to go to a friend's thing tonight, and because of traffic and everything, we're just gonna have to leave sooner, so we may not even have time to do the floors today, which I'm kind of bummed out about because we really just wanted to at least get the floors in. But we'll just see. We'll see what happens. When Wall was doing the electrical, one of the fuses broke, I guess. So he went to AutoZone to pick up a new fuse, he said. So yeah, I'm just here waiting. I think I may start insulating here with the foam. I'll see what happens today. But yeah, nothing too exciting today. Just working on the same stuff, just trying to finish what we started. Actually, I forgot to mention that we are spraying the grills, the front grills. So at least we got that accomplished today. This is what it looks like. It was just like pretty faded and stuff, so we thought we'd just spray it with some spray paint to give it like a refresh. And it looks pretty good. So I'm happy that we got this part done. I think it needs another coat though, but Wall said he doesn't trust me with spray painting, so I'm just gonna let him work on this. But that's gonna go back on here and it will look all nice and fresh. And then I think the next project is to take off this front lip, or no, not lip, bumper, and paint it as well and try to patch like these scratches. So we did get new floors yesterday. Originally we were gonna use the wood floors that we had left over from renovating the house, but then what exactly was it? Oh, so the wood in the house is engineered hardwood, so it's not like good for water and just wear and tear. So we decided we should just get new floors, and this packet was only like $20. So let me show you. I don't think this is necessarily like waterproof or anything like that. It's just laminate flooring, but we figured we'd rather use some cheap stuff than have the real wood damage like a few months down the line and have to replace it. So let's see how we're gonna do this. This is what it will look like. I thought this was nice and lightweight too. So the other wood that we had for the house, hey, be quiet. Hey, every time I'm talking, stop it. Okay, good girls. The one that we have for the house, it's like really heavy too, and we just didn't want to add so much weight to the van. So this plank is super light and much thinner. The wood that we had was like double of this size, or maybe even triple. It's really thick. So yeah, the only problem is, let's see, it's not necessarily long enough. So we'll see what we can do. We may like stagger it and then go from there. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, it would just fit like this because there's a piece that goes right here, and that will just like finish off this area. So yeah, that's actually perfect. Oh my god, we had exactly the pieces for it. My only problem is this piece. So we need to kind of like maybe cut the wood like here so that it wraps around this door. But I just don't really know how this is supposed to fit in here. Wish it was a perfect fit, but this is what it will look like.
I feel like I haven't vlogged at all yet. It's just been Weylie documenting, and I've just been busy doing work. So I am replacing this cable for the battery because it's all rusted. I cleaned it up already, but it was really bad earlier. Like this whole thing was rusted. It was so hard for me to take off this bolt. This bolt was in there for so long, and I think like, I don't know, just a chemical reaction just messed with it. It's not focusing, but like the shape of this thing is warped. I'm not sure if you guys could tell. So instead of looking like this, it looks like somebody got hungry and chewed it up. So yeah, just went out with the old, in with the new. Let's see how this one looks. Wow, so much better.
Here we have our insulation. So this stuff, this fluffy stuff, is gonna go in between the doors to insulate the van. Okay, electrician.
Google help.
You guys,
yes.
So I don't know what this is called exactly. I'll probably have Wall explain it. But we didn't have lights here, so when we drove the van back, it was so scary because we couldn't see the speedometer or
couldn't see the gas. So what we were doing when me and Dan were going back, we had he had his headlamp, so we put his headlamp here so that so that we could have light. But that was so ghetto.
I know.
I think I finally fixed it.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we for sure need to get some LED bulbs because these are so amber, like so.
I like it. It's like vintage. I love it.
We'll keep it then.
Oh, yay! Thanks, babe.
I worked on it all morning today. This is really sensitive because I don't know if you could tell this blue stripe right here. That's what sends electricity. So the newer ones you would see cables, right? But then now it's just like this strip. So if you break, like if you bend the strip a little bit, it'll I don't know the right terminology, but like it'll basically break the cable. So I thought like, oh, maybe because it's all broken, but it works.
I'm so proud of
see
you.
If the clock works.
You worked on this all day. What are you looking for? Your phone?
The key.
The key. Oh, the keys were right here.
see if it shows everything else. And I was just like working on the fuses.
Uh-huh.
All the fuses were okay. Well, some of them were broken, but I replaced all of them anyways. And it seems like I did the job. Hey!
I wonder why it's shaking. Get away, doggies. I need to put them inside.
I know.
I need to keep running around.
All these lights work, like the fasten seatbelt.
On the brake.
Brake light works.
Hey.
You want it bright or you want it dim? You want it dim or you want it dim? Oh, still dim. Say it, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's going on, guys? Today.
What's going on, guys?
How's it going? What's going on, guys? It's Corey. It's a Family Guy episode where they were making fun of like YouTubers basically, and then it was just this guy that goes, "What's going on, guys? This is Corey." Today, very exciting because we finally got everything prepped for the floor. As you guys know, we've been working on the flooring, or not just flooring, but like just cleaning it up in the bottom of the van and patching that huge hole that we used to have there, because the van comes with a sink and fridge and all that, so it had like a huge hole in the bottom of the car for drainage and everything. So we patched that up and put insulation on top and cleaned up like little things here and there, which took forever because like, I mean, it's just 20 something years, almost 30 years of never been clean, and it's just like a lot of hair, which is really nasty, a lot of white hair. We just came back from Home Depot. We just got this board right here, and yeah, we got a cut, and we just have to make 2 more cuts, or 3, 1, 2, and 3 cuts, so that it can go around that the heater.
And by the way, this is all DIY. We don't really know what we're doing, so we're not professionals.
Yeah.
So don't really follow us if this is what you decide to do.
Definitely.
Just think of what will make it work and do it.
Yeah.
Where's the duct tape? Oh, here. Painter's tape, I mean.
Yeah, very exciting. Can't wait. Weylie is now making a template for this piece, because that's a piece that's gonna go right here, and we just have to make a template so that we can cut that.
Okay, let's see if my template fits. I made this template so that we can cut the wood around here so that we can still have our heater box. And then now I just need to cut this as straight as possible so that our second board can match up here, if that makes sense. Hi, be my little helper. The dogs have been loving it. Every day we've been out here working on the van, and they just come out and hang out with us.
Oh, airbender. Oh, it works.
And then
just got the cut. Let's see if it fits.
oh, God, it's right.
You know what they say, babe. If it fits, it ships.
Oh, it's
Nice.
a little chubby. Oh, there it goes. Ah,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That's perfect, actually. Oh.
Pull it back a little. Okay, there. That's perfect. Yeah.
Wow, this is perfect, guys. If you're wondering why we have the spacing right here, it's because there's gonna be a board right here. It's known that the back heater always leaks coolant, so that's why we put this sheet of like insulation here, so that it just doesn't go under, and we just put this paper towel here. Super DIY, I know.
We're gonna get it fixed eventually, but
yeah,
that's gonna be for the time being.
Right. So yeah, so we put a heavy-duty paper towel here so that it can soak up the coolant. And yeah, the spacing is good because we're afraid the coolant will leak. Not that if it leaks, but it will. According to a lot of people on the forums, they say that basically you can't help this thing from leaking. So a lot of people take it off, which is what we're gonna do eventually in the future. But for now, we're just gonna keep it like this.
And see if we can repair it.
Yeah. Happy about this,
This
babe.
part I dreaded the most because I was so worried about not getting the perfect fit. But
Right.
the template helped.
So good. Good job, babe. We did it.
Look who's back at Home Depot. Well, I'm leaving now. So I just needed some extra screws, and this is double-sided tape. It's already dark out, but we'll just have to use our ring light to get some light and hopefully finish the floors tonight.
We have the baseboard down. This is down, and then now we are putting the underlayer. Is that what this is called, babe? Underlayer?
I think so. It's so dark that I'm holding a flashlight here in my hand to give him light.
I'm not even sure if this is supposed to be the right way, the right tool to cut.
I know.
Ready?
Oh. Ooh. So we're just gonna have to do it twice.
This piece on first.
Okay. And I think you just push it.
Line it up first.
You guys, it just started to rain. We were almost done. We were on the last piece of the floor and we tried to tough it out, but it started raining harder and harder. And we heard that
all I want to do is fix my van.
Because of the forest fires recently, the next, I guess, round of rain that we get, it brings all the nasty, I guess, like pollution down. Something like that. I have to research it a little more. I just heard it briefly. But apparently the air outside is really toxic, so we ain't trying to be outside now. Hello! So we're not really vlogging today, but I thought I'd give you an update. Today is day, I don't even know. I feel like because we took a break, I think we took like a 3-day break because my family, they were visiting. So I honestly lost track of what day we're on. But we finished the floors today and I'm so happy! It looks so good. We just got this wood from Home Depot. In case you guys want to get this floor towed, this is the, I forget what this one, I forget the brand. It was like Home Selects or something. And then the shade is Essential Oak. I'm pretty sure it was that. So yeah, this is what it looks like. We put our seats back, which was kind of a nightmare, trying to like, I guess like bolt everything down again. It was so heavy, but we did it. Put the black panel back on. This was a nightmare too because our floors, as you can see, because the previous, I guess like flooring was carpet. Now that we have wood, it lifted it up just like half an inch, I guess. So these holes didn't align perfectly, but we made it work and it's back on. It looks so good. We still have a long way to go with the van. Oh, by the way, I made like a trim piece, but we're just waiting for the WD-40 to dry right now. But yeah, this will be like closed off so you don't see this bit right here. We're also thinking about getting new just black carpet because this carpet is really old and dirty. As you can see, this piece we threw away. It was really gross. So yeah, eventually we'll hopefully have new seats or new upholstered seats. Get rid of these carpets, and then here, this panel, it looks hideous, I know. We're gonna eventually do wood or like some sort of like shiplap, I guess. We'll see what happens because wood is really heavy and we don't really want to weigh down the van too much, but it will look a lot better. So we're still kind of deciding what we want to do. So yeah, the installation is just like popping out because of these old holes. Don't mind that. And this is like our old water, I guess, pipe. Yeah, I know it looks really gross right here, but this will be transformed very soon. And oh, I got these rubber mats, just got them on Amazon. And yeah, this is what it looks like. We got our floors. Do you guys see the difference right here? Wall just used these wipes. I think they're like leather wipes or something. And he gave it a good wipe. Now it feels so nice and smooth. The black just looks, you can't really tell. But yeah, the black just looks a lot shinier, just looks a lot newer. It's coming along, you guys. It is coming along.
Good morning! We got no speakers in the mail. Hopefully they fit. I just got these from Amazon. I did not a lot of research, but I did some research. And these are apparently amazing speakers. I just painted the emblems. Not fully done yet, but spraying it white. It has a coat of primer, so I just got the first layer of gloss white. And I have the trim painted, also first layer. It's gonna be matte black. It was silver, and then I sanded it, primed it, and yeah, now it's gonna be black. That little piece goes right here in the van. So this is the old Alpine speakers that it came with, not original. I'm guessing probably the previous owner or one of the previous owners put it on. And yeah, they were so busted, especially this one. This is the passenger side, and it was just, man, it was bad. It sounded like a speaker inside of a soda can. So I took this one off and put the new one on. Pretty nice. It sounds amazing. I just can't wait to change the driver's side one. The only problem right now is that the cap right here, it's a little bit too big. Like if I put it over it, it doesn't really clear the space between the door and this little thing right here. Let's see if I can show you guys. So when I close it, it kind of mushes in a little bit. Hello, baby. What you doing?
I'm gonna put the curtains on.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah, so we just got the car detailed. The inside, we got the seats detailed. Very nice. It smells so good. I don't know if you guys remember the rug here. It was really dirty, and now it's like a lot better. It's not, obviously it's not gonna look like a brand new car, but it's very clean. All right, they also cleaned the front seats. Ooh. I love that it looks clean. Yep. What should we do with that passenger hole right there, babe? I want to put a patch.
This right here?
No, right here in the driver's seat. I want to put like a iron-on patch of a Shiba or something.
Wait, don't we have one of Syrian sea?
A patch? I don't know. Do we? You do? Maybe we can put it on. Gonna finish the front emblem. I don't know if we showed you the grill shit, but doesn't that look nice? It was so busted before, so we sanded it, cleaned it, and painted them matte black.
No barking.
Or it has like a semi-gloss. Navi! Haha, got her attention. She never likes to listen to Weylie. She knows she can get away with her, that's why.
All right, so the curtains are going up. Not the prettiest curtains. I mean, they're not even near pretty. But since we don't have new curtains, I'm gonna make new curtains eventually. So for now, we're just gonna use these old ones. I put them in the washer and gave them a good wash. So they're nice and clean. But I'm kind of confused. Like, you see how this side is thin? And then this side is a lot thicker. So I don't know. Is this one? Maybe this one's not supposed to be. Them. Is it?
Or
I don't know.
Yeah, so that one, the one in the back, I can see on this side that the bottom is a lot thinner than the top.
Yeah, so this was supposed to be on, oh, it's upside down.
And I said, girl, don't you worry. It's just gonna hurt a little bit.
Ew.